Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Road Trip Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Akeem and Akatim. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house, in-laws. That's right, man. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of you. Your homes, your dwelling places, right? Your homes, where you stay at. Your loved ones, your friends, your children, and your pets. That's right, everybody, man. Little fur babies. Shalom, peace and blessings. And all praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh. Glory to Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach HaKodesh. And my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you. Road Trippers, Kingdom Builders. That's right, man. I love y'all. Love y'all with my whole heart, not half of it. That's right. That's right. So where are we? Where we at? Where we at, fam? We are in the book of Jasher, right? Yeah, Safar HaYashar, right? The book of Jasher is going to be chapter 24. We're starting off here. We finished up on 23 on the last read. So for this scripture dive, we're starting on chapter 24, naturally. And we're going to go ahead and read through. Looking at it, just scanning. We might get to 26, just because 25 is not all that long, all right? So we'll see how we feel when we get there. We'll cross that road when we get to it, all right? So without further ado, if you want to follow along with me right now is an excellent time, excellent chance to get your scrolls out if you want to read. And just to kind of, stay on par with what's going on here. If you want to read, I might make a couple mistakes, but I'm going to try to read with all accuracy my best that I can. All right? Hallelujah. All right. No further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's begin. The book of Jasher, chapter 24. Let's begin. All right. Chapter 24, and it reads, And the life of Sarah was 127 years, and Sarah died. And Abraham rose up from before his dead to seek a burial place to bury his wife Sarah. And he went and spoke to the children of Heth, the inhabitants of the land, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you in your land. Give me a possession of a burial place in your land, that I may bury my dead from before me. And the children of Heth said unto Abraham, Behold, the land is before you, and the choice of our sepulchres, bury your dead. For no man will withhold you from burying your dead. And Abraham said unto them, If you are agreeable to this, go and entreat for me to Ephron, the son of Zochar, requesting that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which is in the end of his field, and I will purchase it from him for whatever he desires for it. And Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth, and they went and called for him. And he came before Abraham, and Ephron said unto Abraham, Behold, all you require your servants will do. And Abraham said, No, but I will buy the cave and the field which you have for value, in order that it may be for a possession of a burial place forever. And Ephron answered and said, Behold, the field and the cave are before you. Give whatever you desire. And Abraham said, Only at full value will I buy it from your hand, and from the hands of those that go in at the gate of your city, and from the hand of your seed forever. And Ephron and all his brethren heard this, and Abraham weighed to Ephron 400 shekels of silver in the hands of Ephron, and in the hands of all his brethren. And Abraham wrote this transaction. And he wrote it, and testified to it with 4 witnesses. And these are the names of the witnesses: Amigal, son of Abishna, and the Hittite; Adikoram, son of Ashunach, the Hivite; Abdon, son of Achiram, the Gomerite; Bakdil, the son of Abudish, the Zidonite. And Abraham took the book of the purchase and placed it in his treasures. And these are the words that Abraham wrote in the book, namely, that the cave and the field Abraham bought from Ephron the Hittite, and from his seed, and from those that go out of his city, and from their seed forever, are to be a purchase to Abraham and to his seed, and to those that go out from his loins, for a possession of a burial place forever. And he put a signet to it, and testified to it with witnesses. And the field and the cave that was in it, and all that place were made sure unto Abraham and unto his seed after him. From the children of Heth, behold, it is before Mamre and Hebron, which is in the land of Canaan. And after this Abraham buried his wife Sarah there, and that place and all its boundary became to Abraham and unto his seed for a possession of a burial place. And Abraham buried Sarah with pomp, as observed at the interment of kings. And she was buried in very fine and beautiful garments. And at her bier was Shem, his sons Eber and Abimelech, together with Anar, Ashkol, and Mamre, and all the noblemen of the land followed her bier. I guess it's bier, her bier. But that's a funeral procession. But the way that they named it, bier. And the days of Sarah were 127 years, and she died. And Abraham made a great and heavy mourning. And he performed the rites of mourning for 7 days. And all the inhabitants of the land comforted Abraham and Isaac his son on account of Sarah. And when the days of their mourning passed by, Abraham sent away his son Isaac, and he went to the house of Shem and Eber to learn the ways of the Most High and his instructions. And Abraham remained there 3 years. At that time Abraham rose up with all his servants, and they went and returned homeward to Beersheba. And Abraham and all his servants remained in Beersheba. And at the revolution of the year, Abimelech king of the Philistines died in that year. He was 193 years old at his death. And Abraham went with his people to the land of the Philistines, and they comforted the whole household and all his servants. And he then turned and went home. And it was after the death of Abimelech that the people of Gerar took Ben-Malik, his son, and he was only 12 years old, and they made him lie in the place of his father. And they called his name Abimelech after the name of his father, for thus was it their custom to do in Gerar. And Abimelech reigned instead of Abimelech his father, and he sat upon his throne. And Lot, the son of Haran, also died in those days, in the 39th year of the life of Isaac. And all the days of Lot lived were 140 years, and he died. And these are the children of Lot that were born to him by his daughters. The name of the firstborn was Moab. The name of the second was Ben-Ammi. And the 2 sons of Lot went and took themselves wives from the land of Canaan. And they bore children to them. And the children of Moab were Ed, Maon, Tarsus, and Canvil, 4 sons. These are the fathers of the children of Moab unto this day. And all the families of the children of Lot went to dwell wherever they should light upon, for they were fruitful and increased abundantly. And they went and built themselves cities in the land where they dwelt. And they called the names of the cities which they built after their own names. And Nahor, the son of Terah, brother to Abraham, died in those days, in the 40th year of the life of Isaac. And all the days of Nahor were 172 years, and he died and was buried in Haran. And when Abraham heard that his brother was dead, he grieved sadly, and he mourned over his brother many days. And Abraham called for Eleazar, his head servant, to give him orders concerning his house. And he came and stood before him. And Abraham said to him, Behold, I am old, I do not know the day of my death, for I am advanced in days. Now therefore rise up, go out, and do not take a wife for my son from this place, and from this land, from the daughters of the Canaanites among whom we dwell, but go to my land, and to my birthplace, and take from there a wife for my son. And the Most High Elohia of heaven and earth, who took me from my father's house and brought me to this place, and said unto me, To your seed will I give this land, and for an inheritance forever. He will send his angels before you and prosper your way, that you may obtain a wife for my son, from my family and from my father's house. And the servant answered his master Abraham and said, Behold, I go to your birthplace and to your father's house, and to take a wife for your son from there. But if the woman be not willing to follow me to this land, will I take your son back to the land of your birthplace? And Abraham said unto him, Take heed that you bring not my son here again, for the Most High before whom I have walked with, he will send his angel before you and prosper your way. And Eleazar did as Abraham ordered him, and Eleazar swore unto Abraham his master upon this matter. And Eleazar rose up and took 10 camels of the camels of his master, and 10 men from his master's servants with him. And they rose up and went to Haran, the city of Abraham and Nahor, in order to fetch a wife for Isaac, the son of Abraham. And while they were gone, Abraham sent to the house of Shem and Eber, and they brought from there his son Isaac. And Isaac came home to his father's house, to Beersheba, while Eleazar and his men came to Haran. And they stopped in the city by the watering place, and he made his camels to kneel down by the water, and they remained there. And Eleazar, Abraham's servant, prayed and said, O Yahweh of Abraham, my master, send me, I pray you, good speed this day, and show kindness unto my master, that you will appoint this day a wife for my master's son from this family. And the Most High hearkened to the voice of Eleazar for the sake of his servant Abraham. And he happened to meet with the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, brother to Abraham. And Eleazar came to her house. And Eleazar related to them all his concerns. and that he was Abraham's servant, and they greatly rejoiced at him. And they all blessed the Most High Yahweh who brought this thing about, and they gave him Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, for a wife for Isaac. And the young woman was of very comely appearance, and she was a virgin, and Rebekah was 10 years old in those days. And Bethuel and Laban and his children made a feast on that night, and Eleazar and his men came and ate and drank and rejoiced there on that night. And Eleazar rose up in the morning, he and the men that were with him, and he called to the whole household of Bethuel, saying, Send me away that I may go to my master. And they rose up and sent away Rebekah and her nurse Deborah, the daughter of Uz. And they gave her silver and gold, men servants and maidservants, and they blessed her. And they sent Eleazar away with his men. And the servants took Rebekah, and he went and returned to his master to the land of Canaan. And Isaac took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he brought her into the tent. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, the daughter of his uncle Bethuel, for a wife. That's the end of chapter 24. All right. So we're going to continue to get some more. All right. We're going to continue on. All right. Chapter 25. Chapter 25, and it reads, And it was at that time that Abraham again took a wife in his old age, and her name was Keturah, from the land of Canaan. And she bore unto him Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shuach, being 6 sons. And the children of Zimran were Abihan, Molik, and Narim. And the sons of Jokshan were Sheba and Dedan. And the sons of Medan were Amida, Joab, Gochai, Elisha, and Nathach. And the sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Kanok, Abida, and Eldah. And the sons of Ishbak were Makiro, Beyodua, and Tetor. And the sons of Shuach were Bildad, Mamdad, Munan, Maban. All these are the families of the children of Keturah, the Canaanite woman, which she bore unto Abraham the Hebrew. And Abraham sent all these away, and he gave them gifts, and they went away from his son Isaac to dwell wherever they should find a place. And all these went to the mountain at the east, and they built themselves 6 cities, in which they dwelt unto this day. But the children of Sheba and Dedan, children of Jokshan, with their children did not dwell with their brethren in their cities. And they journeyed and encamped in the countries and wilderness unto this day. And the children of Midian, son of Abraham, went to the east of the land of Cush. And they there found a large valley in the eastern country, and they remained there and built a city, and they dwelt therein, that is the land of Midian unto this day. And Midian dwelt in the city which he built, he and his 5 sons, and all belonging to him. And these are the names of the sons of Midian according to their names and their cities: Ephah, Epher, Kenok, Abida, and Eldah. And the sons of Ephah were Methach, Mesher, Avi, and Zanua. And the sons of Epher were Ephron, Zur, Aliron, and Medin. And the sons of Kanok were Reuel, Rechem, Azai, Elioshub, and Alad. And the sons of Abida were Chur, Melud, Keruri, Molkai. And the sons of Eldah were Meker, and Reba, and Malchiah, and Gabol. These are the names of the Midianites according to their families. And afterward the families of Midian spread throughout the land of Midian. And these are the generations of Ishmael the son of Abraham, who Hagar, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. And Ishmael took a wife from the land of Mizraim, and her name was Reba. The same is Meribah. And Reba bare unto Ishmael Nebaioth, Kedar, Abdil, Mibsam, and their sister Basmath. And Ishmael cast away his wife Reba, and she went from him and returned to Mizraim to the house of her father. And she dwelt there, for she had been very bad in the sight of Ishmael, and in the sight of his father Abraham. Now remember, that's when he came up and he was out hunting, and he told her, man, remove the nail from this tent, throw it away, and replace it with another nail in its stead. That was that woman right there that Reba had to go. All right. 18, and it reads, And Ishmael afterward took a wife from the land of Canaan, and her name was Malkuth, and she bare unto him Nishma, Duma, Masa, Chadad, Tema, Yatur, Naphish, and Kedma. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names, being 12 princes according to their nations. And the families of Ishmael afterward spread out. And Ishmael took his children and all their property that he had gained, together with the souls of his household, and all belonging to him. And they went to dwell where they should find a place. And they went and dwelt near the wilderness of Paran, and their dwelling was from Havilah unto Shur, that is before Mizraim, as you come toward Assyria. And Ishmael and his sons dwelt in that land, and they had children born to them, and they were fruitful and increased abundantly. And these are the names of the sons of Nebaioth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Mend, Send, Mayon, and the sons of Kedar were Alian, Kezem, Chamad, and Eli. And the sons of Abdil were Chamad and Jabin. And the sons of Mibsam were Obadiah and Ebed-Melech, and Yeush. These are the families of the children of Reba, the wife of Ishmael. And the sons of Mishma, the son of Ishmael, were Shaumua, Zechariah, and Obed. And the sons of Duma were Kezed, Eli, Machmad, and Amid. And the sons of Massa were Melon, Mula, and Abidadon. And the sons of Chadad were Azur, Minzar, and Abed-Melech. And the sons of Tema were Seir, Sidon, and Yakol. And the sons of Yetur were Marith, Yaish, Alio, and Pakrath. And the sons of Naphish were Abid, Tamad, Abi Yasaph, and Mir. And the sons of Kedma were Kalib, Tektai, and Omir. These were the sons of Makuth, the wife of Ishmael, according to their families. All these are the families of Ishmael according to their generations, and they dwelt in those lands wherein they had built themselves cities unto this day. And Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the wife of Abraham's son Isaac, was barren in those days. She had no offspring, and Isaac dwelt with his father in the land of Canaan. And the Most High was with Isaac, and Arpachshad, the son of Shem, the son of Noah, died in those days, in the 48th year of the life of Isaac, and all the days that Arpachshad lived were 438 years, and he died. That's the end of chapter 25, okay? That's the end of 25. All right. Let's go ahead and squeeze chapter 26 in here. You might as well. Yeah, we can get chapter 26. Yeah, all right. Chapter 26, let's go. And it reads, And in the 59th year of the life of Isaac the son of Abraham, Rebekah his wife was still barren in those days. And Rebekah said unto Isaac, Truly I have heard, my Adon, that your mother Sarah was barren in her days until my lord Abraham your father prayed for her, and she conceived by him. Now therefore stand up, pray you also to Yahweh, and he will hear you. He will hear your prayer and remember us through his mercies. And Isaac answered his wife Rebekah, saying, Abraham has already prayed for me to Yahweh to multiply his seed. Now therefore this barrenness must proceed to us from you. And Rebekah said unto him, But arise now, you also, and pray, that the Most High may hear your prayer and grant me children. And Isaac hearkened to the words of his wife. And Isaac and his wife rose up and went to the land of Moriah to pray there and to seek the Most High. And when they had reached that place, Isaac stood up and prayed to the Most High on account of his wife, because she was barren. And Isaac said, O Most High Yahweh of heaven and earth, whose goodness and mercies fill the earth, who you did take my father from my father's house and from his birthplace, and did bring him into this land, and did say unto him, To your seed will I give the land, and you did promise him, and did declare unto him, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and as the sand of the sea. Now may your words be verified, which you did speak unto my father. For you are the Most High, our Elohim. Our eyes are toward you, to give us seed of men, as you did promise us. For you are the Most High, our Elohim, and our Elohim, right? And our eyes are directed towards you only. And the Most High heard the prayer of Isaac, the son of Abraham, and the Most High was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived. And in about 7 months after, the children struggled together within her, and it pained her greatly, that she was wearied on account of them. And she said to all the women who were then in the land, Did such a thing happen to you, as it is to me? And they said unto her, No. And she said unto them, Why am I alone in this among all the women that were upon earth? And she went to the land of Moriah to seek the Most High on account of this. And she went to Shem and Eber, his sons, to make inquiries of them in this matter, and that they should seek the Most High in the thing respecting her. And she also asked Abraham to seek and inquire of the Most High about all that had befallen her. And they all inquired of the Most High concerning this matter, and they brought her word from the Most High, and told her, 2 children are in your womb, and 2 nations will rise from them. And one nation will be stronger than the other, and the greater will serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were completed, she knelt down, and behold, there were twins in her womb, as the Most High had spoken to her. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment, and all the people of the land called his name Esau, saying, that this one was made complete from the womb. And after that came his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Therefore, they called his name Jacob, Yaakov, right? And Isaac, the son of Abraham, was 60 years old when he begat them. And the boys grew up in their 15th year, and they came among the society of men. Esau was a designing and deceitful man, and an expert hunter in the field. And Yaakov was a man perfect and wise, dwelling in tents, feeding flocks and learning the instructions of the Most High and the commands of his father and mother. And Isaac and the children of his household dwelt with his father Abraham in the land of Canaan, as Yahweh had commanded them. And Ishmael, the son of Abraham, went with his children and all belonging to him, and they returned there to the land of Havilah, and they dwelt there. And all the children of Abraham's concubines went to dwell in the land of the east, for Abraham had sent them away from his son, and had given them presents, and they went away. And Abraham gave all that he had to his son Isaac, and he also gave him all his treasures. And he commanded him, saying, Do you not know and understand the Most High is Elohai in heaven and in earth, and there is no other beside him? And it was so who took me from my father's house and from my birthplace, and gave me all the delights upon earth, who delivered me from the counsel of the wicked, for in him did I trust. And he brought me to this place, and he delivered me from Ur-Kasdim. And he said unto me, To your seed will I give all these lands, and they will inherit them when they keep my commandments, my statutes, and my judgments, that I have commanded you, and which I command them. Now therefore, my son, hearken to my voice, and keep the commandments of your Most High, your Elohai, which I command you. Do not turn from the right way, neither to the right or to the left, in order that it may be well with you and your children after you forever. And remember the wonderful works of the Most High and his kindness, that he has shown toward us in having delivered us from the hands of our enemies. And the Most High, our Elohai, caused them to fall into our hands. And now, therefore, keep all that I have commanded you, and turn not away from the commandments of your Elohai, and serve none beside him, in order that it may be well with you and your seed after you. And teach your children and your seed the instructions of the Most High and his commandments, and teach them the upright way in which they should go, in order that it may be well with them forever. And Isaac answered his father and said unto them, That which my Most High, my Adonai, has commanded, that I will do. And I will not depart from the commands of the Most High, my Elohai. I will keep all that he commanded me. And Abraham blessed his son Isaac, and also his children. And Abraham taught Yaakov the instructions of the Most High in his ways. And it was at that time that Abraham died, and in the 5th year of his life, of the life of Jacob and Esau, the sons of Isaac. And all the days of Abraham were 175 years, and he died, and was gathered to his people in good old age, old and satisfied with days. And Isaac and Ishmael his sons buried him. And when the inhabitants of Canaan heard that Abraham was dead, they all came with their kings and princes and all their men to bury Abraham. And all the inhabitants of the land of Haran, and all the families of the house of Abraham, and all the princes of the noblemen, and the sons of Abraham by the concubines, all came when they had heard of Abraham's death. And they paid back Abraham's kindness, and comforted Isaac his son. And they buried Abraham in the cave which they had bought from Ephron the Hittite and his children for the possession of a burial place. And all the inhabitants of Canaan, and all those who had known Abraham, wept for Abraham a whole year, and men and women mourned over him. And all the little children and all the inhabitants of the land wept on account of Abraham, for Abraham had been good to them all, and because he had been upright with Yahweh and men. And there arose not a man who feared Yahweh like unto Abraham, for he had feared his Elohim from his youth, and had served the Most High, and had gone in all his ways during his life, from his childhood to the day of his death. And the Most High was with him, and delivered him from the counsel of Nimrod and his people. And when he had made war with the 4 kings of Elam, he conquered them. And he brought all the children of the earth to service of Yahweh. And he taught them the ways of the Most High, and caused them to know the Most High. And he formed a grove, and he planted a vineyard therein. And he had always prepared in the tent meat and drink, and those that passed through the land, that they might satisfy themselves in his house. And the Most High Elohai delivered the whole earth on account of Abraham. And it was after the death of Abraham that Yahweh blessed his son Isaac and his children. And the Most High was with Isaac, as he had been with his father Abraham. For Isaac kept all the commandments of the Most High, as Abraham his father had commanded him. He did not turn to the right or to the left from the right path, which his father had commanded him. And that's the end of chapter 26. All right, we're going to close that one out there, fam. All right. Yeah, we're going to finish it up right there at 26. And we're going to start back on chapter 27 next time we start, okay? Yeah, that's right. That's right. But shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of y'all, man. That's right, guys and gals. Akim and Akatim, brothers and sisters. That's right, man. Shalom. May you go in peace. Be safe out there. All right? Until I see you all again, please stay safe. All praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh. I love y'all. Yeah.